Yeah,
numbers
let's ask
would be
about that.
powerful, but
So uh, we've have a set date of the peak of the Lionsgate being the 8/8, and that today, when we're filming on the 28th of July, is the opening of the Lionsgate portal. There's just like so much energy vibrating, and I'm seeing the Sphinx. We mentioned this before too. The Sphinx as
yeah, yeah,
a lion, not a cat
yeah.
or whatever it is, not a human,
No, they've got a
as a
human
lion,
head on it now. That was one of my
human head.
that was one of my
Yeah,
questions. Like, I'm to clarify that it used to be a lion's head.
yeah, yeah. They're showing that, and just so much energy. It's amazing, just vibrating from the Sphinx out, and uh, there's also uh, horse energy coming through, galloping through the sky,
Hmm.
through Orion's belt. So I'm saying, so you're coming through now to the horses, and they're pulling up. They're like, why wouldn't we be? Check. Okay, just checking. And they're like, they have riders on them too, like amazing galactic, like knights, we would call them. But these amazing riders on the horses coming through Orion. Yes, Orion's warriors. Thank you. Uh, we're here. You called us. Can't, what, are you saying that we don't come at this time? No, no, do. Please do come. It's almost like they get, not these particular beings, but different beings get down to earth and they're like, what now? What are they doing now? What are those humans doing now? So, yes, please keep celebrating and coming at this time. And so, and the Akash and the Lion Sphinx is welcoming them, and they go all around the earth at this time, and they say, "We love it. It's a huge celebration." Huge celebration. It's kind of like what you were saying before, Corinne. I can't remember if it was while we were recording or before, but it's got its own energy, even though Sirius is not rising in the sky everywhere at
Right.
this time. The modern Lionsgate portal energy has its own energy that's amazing, and that's really been confirmed by the Akash and these horses and these galactic knights, Orion's army, you know, flying practically, galloping through in, and very much saying, yes, it's got fantastic golden lion codes, heart codes, and we, we're not attached to whether or not it's the true sky in Leo. We just know that it's a really, this is when Earth stops and celebrates. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And
So
we
it's
come in. Yeah.
right. So it's like we were saying, like, Lionsgate feels amazing, right? But it's bringing the alignment in of what it is, what's being created is this celebration and this call to our
Yeah.
galactic brothers and sisters to come in and
Yeah.
ambassadors, and so it's almost like yeah, this is something I guess we've created modernly as a new celebration.
Yeah.
So
And the Akash is saying, and it's valid. You talk a lot,
yeah,
both of us, about other ancient cultures. They're saying your modern culture is valid too.
exactly,
Your
exactly.
modern mixed melting pot culture of everyone who's trying to help. I
Yeah,
say, yeah.
yeah,
Or the spiritual community that are trying to get there and get it, and
right.
have these wonderful events. They're saying that's a really valid culture as well. So, um,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
know that.
And
Yeah.
there's so much power as well, right? In, like, say, globally, like we think globally is all coming together. It allows us to all come together, focus on a certain date, focus our love energy, our intention as a unified
Yeah.
field, no matter
Yeah.
what culture we're in, no matter what race, no matter what sex. It's just like this unified field where we come together during the Lionsgate. I think it's just a line
Yes.
what it is and what it is not
Yeah.
really, which I think
Yeah.
progression maybe and the expansion.
Yeah. So what Oh, wow, the coding while you just were talking. It's like everything behind me is just going
Yeah.
hyper colored. Um, and what is the celebration about? What are the gifts? What are the light codes that come through? Different every year. This year it's about removing the dualities
Mm,
and
yes.
uh, coming more into unity consciousness, co-creation, unity consciousness, realizing that everyone on the planet is playing out, uh, you know, one side of the duality in one way or another.
Yeah.
So it just brings more what we would call brotherhood and sisterhood in of unity consciousness of realizing that even if we're looking, observing something and thinking, oh, that's pretty off, which we have been lately, Corinne,
I know.
certain spiritual
Yeah.
person,
Yeah.
uh, entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Um, so realizing that it's, that that's what they came in to play out,
Right.
so that we could all have this big, ascension into unity consciousness because we need things thrown up in big ways, as they're released, so that we can all come into understanding that we're part of a whole, um, and it's and laugh about it more, I guess, which is pretty hard because some things in the world are pretty tough and awful,
Yeah.
or things that happen to you or your friends can be really unfair and dangerous. And uh, yeah, they're saying yes, true. So what this energy brings in is a big pulse through through this portal at the moment to really give a big pulse to the release of the duality, so that you know people can be not have to experience that deep, deep traumatic experiences. And I'm saying, how does this work with those of us that have been clearing all the trauma out of the Akashic records, so that we can ascend into a cleaner kind of consciousness? Uh, the Akash is saying, just keep going. Everyone's playing their part.
Yeah.
Just keep going. And this is a big boost for releasing duality coming through in this particular one and bring so that we can come into more unity consciousness. And I'm saying thank you. That's magnificent and wonderful. And these um, galactic horses and their riders are like, this is our chance to come through with a massive boost,
Yeah.
um, for humanity. Saying thank you. It's so, so wonderful. Uh, and they're saying we like playing. One of the things we like about humans is you're so open to assistance and to experimentation and try this.
Yeah.
So they love it. They said, you're so volatile in a good way. Like you just keep going and keep trying the next equation. And we love that you're so open to us being able to come in and give this huge boost at Lionsgate and assist. And uh, the Akash is saying, yes, really celebrate Lionsgate this year. It's a big celebration. Often it's been about bringing through high level information for me anyway.
Yeah.
And this year it's really, and we had this big channel through from the Three Eye Atlas when we were talking to the Akora beings, the creation galactic beings from our lineages on Earth. So I can't even remember what that was about now because
It was just that
I'm
they
just so
brought
out
in,
there.
yeah, they brought in Lionsgate quite early on in the year. So we were like,
Yeah,
what's
as
going
being
to
important. Oh, and so
Right,
now it's coming up. So now we're going to see.
right,
Now we've discovered why it's important. Yeah,
right. And just
yeah.
just a week or so ago, I did like a 9 day oracle card, Akashic oracle card reading in Saha with the sacred
So
animals.
good.
And within 7 days, the lion came out 3 times. And when it first came out, I was like, this is about Lionsgate. And I could feel the energy already with us. I was like, it's going to be super, super powerful this year, accelerated. And it actually
Yeah.
brought in the message of the feminine and the masculine unity as well. So I love that you
Mm.
brought, because that message came through
The
in,
duality, yeah.
yeah, about
The
really,
unity
yeah,
consciousness, yeah.
absolutely coming back into the whole. And I love that they're bringing through a celebration because it feels so celebratory, the energy. And so what,
Yeah.
right? It feels like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and I know other people that I'm speaking to have really been connecting into this feminine masculine unity, feeling of something really coming into alignment
Mm.
inside as well. So I love this. I love it. We've
And
created.
holding the template for it for us. That's been
Right.
coming in. Like even if you're not with your twin flame partner, you can hold the template, the correct template for that within yourself. And um that assists, that template to exist, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Uh,
it's
Yeah, it's
go on. Yeah.
beautiful, and I love the concepts that have come through about like the modern teachings, or I can't remember how it was said then, what we were
Oh
creating
yeah,
was,
that
because
yeah,
one thing I always feel like about going back to the natural rhythms and the organic and looking to our ancestors, before the distortion, I think is obviously amazing, bringing back that wisdom. But I've really felt strongly that we're not creating exactly the same as we've had before. We're creating something new and even more amazing because we're taking all that ancient wisdom with the cycles,
yeah,
but we're adding all the stuff we've learned and expanded through the fall, which is a totally
yeah,
unique experience, which creates new wisdom in itself. So it is about
yeah,
merging and melding,
yeah,
in alignment with the organic. So I really love that. Um,
yeah, yeah. Your words are very wise. Energetically, there was a big flash above me as you were talking. So
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you, Corinne, for being you.
And the other thing I was going to say then, so um, amazing with the beans coming through. What a beautiful to know that and to feel that. And how is there any advice on how we can best align with these energies of celebration to really help us expand, remember more of who we are? I know obviously a lot of groups will be doing meditations on the AA. Is there anything that they want to bring through that would be a beautiful way to co-create with them?
Masters, teachers, and loved ones. What is a beautiful message for anyone out there, and also for our Saha community,
Hmm.
for whatever I end up running. So for people out there, masters, teachers, and loved ones, to celebrate Lionsgate and the boost of energy for unity consciousness. Uh, really beautiful. They're saying just tune into the weavers, the spiders. Um, so nice. Not what we expected at all. But
And I love that because I think I said to you recently, Valentina, the spider had showed up a few times actually in my bathroom.
yeah,
And it came through one
yeah,
of the light body activations that you did for me as well.
yeah. Yeah, they're saying tune into the architects of the universe, the weavers, uh, because they're weaving, this incredible heart energy coming through as I'm bringing through this message for anyone out there on Lionsgate. If you're not called to join something that someone's running or that we're running in Saha, or they're saying really tune into the spiders. They're the weavers of the universe, and just ask for the, you know, galactic weavers to bring unity consciousness or accept unity consciousness into your life and into the earth. and the Akashas, the other parts of the Akasha chiming in and saying, yes, it's that simple. Like a lot of the resetting of really good cosmic order is very, very simple. We don't need to, or you don't need to latch on, and you don't need to have anything overly complicated, but you can as well. Right?
Yeah.
If you want, if you're called to join a ceremony. So that's kind of beautiful. That's really lovely. Just acknowledging the webs and the spiders
Yeah.
around you in on the 8th of the 8th and on this like period. It's all celebratory from now right through to I think about the 7th, is it? Or the 10th
Well,
of July,
the
12th of August.
the 12th of
Yeah.
August, yeah.
Um, and what about for the Saha community in particular? Oh, there's going to be they're going to talk to me about that in another private session with myself because they're showing my Akashic totems and a lot of keys unlocking different doorways, spiritual doorways for people. I'm saying thank you. That would be amazing. So I'll look at that another time and we can do a little post about it in case people want to join. But
Yeah.
yeah,
And you can actually join Saha for 30 days free membership as well. So just
yeah.
there'll be a link in
Just
the
putting that
description.
out there. So that would take you right through. Well, there's full moon tomorrow night,
Exactly.
and then
Yeah.
there's Lionsgate, and then there'll be new moon. So it might take you right into new moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would, because that'd be like 28 days
Yeah.
roughly later.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be cool. But
Yeah.
it's worth the membership anyway, the incredible high level of healing.
Yeah.
So.